guys, it's Antonia. Just come for a quick video to talk about my experience on racism at university, from my take on things and how things are developing in 2020. And I just want to have my opportunity to articulate how I feel on the movement of eradicating racism. For my experience, I haven't had any racism at university, though I had to deal with one incident in my first year at level four with a student, also a friend, who encountered a lot of racial prejudices thrown at her to the point where it actually helped me develop. So I can't say help, but it did steer me to become a student representative because I didn't think 2017 that I would be hearing or experiencing myself firsthand of racial discrimination onto another human being in front of my face in the content as it was. I just couldn't believe that I would have to actually help someone at university, adults like this, women especially. I don't know. I don't think that's even a factor. But to me, I was just completely shocked. I just put everything together. So I just cannot believe. But that was a terrible ordeal, and you know, it's a lasting effect. And I saw, I heard, and I've read from this person who had to go through this, how it impacted them, and you know, these sort of things when you bring it up to university, it was quick on the mark. Okay, we have to sort this out. Doing statements and reporting it to the right people made me realize that we 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 have a long way to go, a long way to go. But we have to understand and acknowledge the racism that's of different races, colorism as well, and that was a big eye opener for me to deal with that situation with said friend, and I just wouldn't want to experience that again, nor would my friend. And that's something that, that's a topic that I'm glad is now being spoken about, especially in the universities, and how we're to move forward from this. My university, the building named after Sir John Cass, and I learnt that the building was named after that because of the funding for the building. And we've got a lot of history derived from racism, you know, built in the corners of the universities. And once that is, I believe once that is tackled with, then we can start homing in and zooming into the modern issues that we have. We can't just focus on the present and not think about the past. We need to help change the course of the history's pathway to what's led to the present, and that's what I'm seeing that's developing. I hope that that analogy makes sense, what I just said. But we need to just weave into where these root areas are, and I hope that anybody's watching here are able to speak up if they have had any issues or still going through any issues at university. If you're starting out and you're worried about certain issues, that you know who to go to, who to speak to. That's something that should be known from the get-go. I believe that there should be an allocated team, allocated person. May not just be your academic advisor, but somebody else that you can go to, a number you can call to explain the situations. Because when we started with my friend, it was just to go to the student hub and start from there. And to be honest, I thought that wasn't good enough. So it's worth to know who to speak to, where to go, if it's confidential, and not be judged at all for why it was their reason for why this person has said this, or judging or prejudging the situation on basis of that person knowing the other person in question, or the accused of why that person had made those racial slurs or whatever to that person. and you shouldn't be able to feel that your place is going to be jeopardized at the university because you've spoken up. So I am looking forward and very excited about seeing that implemented from day one, because that wasn't implemented from at my university at all. Just like, for example, when you go to university and they make it known for anybody who wants to be screened for dyslexia or dyspraxia, or any other screenings to go through, all this information or any other services that's made available at the university, they let you know. I'm calling for that to happen, for to have inequalities, sexism, homophobia, all that to be literally made public knowledge when as soon as you start university. And I hope that the universities will start picking up on that, and hopefully this video can actually call for action on that. And I really do hope that all new students or current students or master students, young, old, have a pleasant journey, and I'll see you in the next video. And please like and subscribe, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for new videos, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye.